Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to The Burning Truth.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to The Burning Truth. We're back to our normal system at the moment. Everything's been repaired. Matt Burns has been working fingers to the bone trying to get the internet sorted.
Damn it! God damn it!
But no, it's back. Interesting week. We'd like to thank you all for listening to last week's exclusive. We've got a lot more lined up over the next couple of months.
We have got some more possible interviews coming up, and we have some more further news to come out.
So there's a lot more being planned over the next couple of months. Hopefully you'll get to see some more video interviews as well. We're just working with the UK Wrestle Fan Zone at the moment.
Also known as the UKWA.
Yeah, basically just trying to get everything fixed up and married up at the moment.
Yeah.
So as long as the dates collide in the calendars, we'll have some more exclusive interviews. It's not necessarily through UK Wrestle Fan Zone, but they're helping us just to finalise it.
That was almost like an infamous movie line, when the stars align up and everything. I thought you were going to do an Ultimate Warrior promo.
No. Also, this week we've finalised adding a member to our working team. It won't be on air as such, but he'll be joining us, helping us out with internet. While I say helping us out, he'll be doing Matt Burns' job because Matt's fucking awful at it.
I'm not awful at it, you get. I'm damn good at it.
But no, he'll be taking over from Matt and making sure the articles go up on time.
Shut off, you get.
And
articles up on time. Yes, we're gonna have the official article up.
Yeah,
really?
And it'll basically just be driving us to events on time instead of being 20 minutes late. So we'd like to welcome Martin Palmer to the Burning Truth team.
Yes, we would. We would like him if he'd be able to speak a few words if he could.
But no, he's officially he's been helping us for some time now, but we've officially welcomed him on. It's going to take some pressure off of Matt, and things might get uploaded on time.
When actual people actually start providing the actual tools and information correctly on time.
I wrote it all. It was just that you didn't.
You didn't write it all!
How many articles have you written for our website so far?
One.
Which one?
You mean actually published?
Yeah.
None then.
Yeah. Not also does it leave me to do all the play-by-play handwriting at the shows. This is
Whoa!
This is the untold story from the academy.
Kiss my ass with death. You were the one who was up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
So we went to the academy. Yes, Matt bought his table. The reason Matt had his table is because he's never took the fucking thing out of his car.
And?
so that's why he's got it.
I'm always prepared.
So we got there, and obviously, if I go wrestling show, I usually have a drink. Now, letting a person who's having a drink to do the play-by-play handwriting for the article isn't usually a good idea. Now, as we all know, Matt likes to boast that he is an ex-wrestler, so doing play-by-play should be easy for him.
I was calling the moves, dude.
So, I was there handwriting the moves down, and I remember going at one point, what was that? He went, right hand. Went, I could see that. I mean, after it. Don't know.
I did not say that.
What happened there?
Pinfall.
Pinfall. I obviously know it was a pinfall. What happened leading up to the pinfall? He just hit his finisher. What else? He just hit his finisher.
Hit his finisher. Blue Thunder Bomb.
And I'm there looking at him after this match. And I went, since you're supposed to be helping me to write, telling me that he's at a right hand, followed by his finisher, when this is the first time that I've watched him, isn't really that helpful. He's at his finisher. What is it? A right hand? A lariat? A single leg Boston Crab?
A Timbuktu?
Fucking take your pick, Dave. Doesn't matter. He's just at his finisher. Do you know it's his finisher? Have you watched any more of his matches? No, but it looked like a finisher.
I got the 1, 2, 3.
Oh, fuck. Fucking brilliant. The wrestler is a shit play-by-play person.
Bull crap.
It's
And
just
you know
stick
it.
to colour.
Bull crap. I can do play-by-play.
Mind you, but this is a person who doesn't know the difference between red and burgundy.
What? I know the difference between red and burgundy. Well, burgundy. Oh, good lord. We're off again. It's math o'clock.
Goodness, what's the difference?
A bit of a shade.
Really?
A different, yeah.
Which one's darker, red or burgundy?
Burgundy.
You sure?
Yeah.
He's absolute then. You can thank Martin later for just chirping up in the background going,
He did not.
Right then, so after that calamity, we'll move on to what we're actually here to do, which is talk wrestling. I just thought I'd share that story because,
It was not true.
Matt seems to,
Half of that was truth.
he seems to take credit for,
Take credit.
For his brilliant play-by-play calling.
I did play-by-play. If I recall, I ended up helping you out write some of your article after.
You wrote what happened during both interview segments.
Yes.
Of course, where was I?
At the bar.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot call what happened during them 2 segments because I went to get a drink.
So I assisted you. And I did.
I probably could have guessed. Hometown face comes out, talks a little bit, gets a cheer and fucks off.
That wasn't it.
It wasn't far off.
I wanted more to it. You didn't add the dynamic to it.
Did you put your heart and soul into them 4 lines?
No. I put my heart and soul into making sure the article looked good, looked fantastic. The thing that you actually decided to say, oh, we're going to have it live and out of by this time. And then passes it me to at last minute and saying, get it on the internet now. When I had to go through a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, you did a brilliant job. Just next time, do it quicker.
How about next time you do it yourself? Because normally I would actually abbreviate the see you next Tuesday, but I can't in this case. Because I just think the only word I can say to you is you're an absolute cunt.
At least I have the depth and capacity to have feelings.
And I just realised something.
Couldn't so useful.
No. I would like to officially apologise on behalf of the Burning Truth, because audio discretion is advised.
Are you happy now?
I am now happy now that got out the way.
Would you like to talk about wrestling?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Is there any news you want to announce?
Yeah, so Drill has won the Bandito.
Al Bandito from BWP.
So the Bandito.
I'm not even going to argue this. I'm not going to argue this. They call it the BWP Al Bandito tournament.
Which translates to English as the Bandito.
We'll just call it the Al Bandito, whatever. Whatever you want to call it. That's fine. He won it. Beating Sonnet Durson in the final.
Okay, and who did he beat in the... Because it was an 8-person tournament, so who did he beat in the quarters and who did he beat in the semis?
He beat the former BWP champion, D-Mac. Then moved on to beat Dave Del Vecchio.
Yeah.
And then Sonnet Durson in the final.
Your close friend?
Yeah, who's no longer all by himself.
No, he's got his partner back, hasn't he?
He has.
You know, the back, the terrible twosome. In all fairness, have they gone back to the original tag team name as well?
Not 100% sure, but if they do, they should.
No, they are a brilliant tag team when they're together. And also, Morgan's put on a bit of tonnage. He's looking better.
God damn, he's massive now. I want to mind it. He was up against Chuck Cyrus the last time I heard. Chuck Cyrus is is known as Mr. Massive Chuck Cyrus. He's not exactly small. Standing next to him, and he's like, poof. I thought he was about to bust out a Big Papa Pump Triple H style competition. Oosh.
He's knocking out a couple of starting lines.
Yeah. Getting his fix.
But no, so congratulations to Drill.
Congratulations to Drill.
That's a great achievement. Hopefully the first of many things he wins this year.
Hopefully.
Wasn't Babyface Pitbull in that tournament as well?
Yep.
I'm surprised he didn't go a little bit further.
Don Micho as well. Pyro. And no, I don't think the Babyface Pitbull was. Don't think he was.
Because I know Dave was there. Dave Delvecchio. I thought I saw Pitbull in the 8-man bracket, but
No. I think he's the actual current. He may actually be the current champion at the moment in time.
But no, those of you that want to see Drill, I think he's at Pro Wrestling for You in 2 weeks in Stoke.
Supposedly, but as always, if you want to get any exclusive stuff for Drill, he's actually on the BWP network,
which is just
about $3.99.
Yes, it is, and you can watch Drill Bits.
Drill Bits, which have you actually had a quick pick at it?
I saw the trailer.
I've actually watched a bit of it. Good lord, it's worth a watch. It's a good laugh.
So what else happened in wrestling this week?
We've had the unfortunate bad news, as we've already mentioned on our social media. As we've stated on the social media with Nicole Bass, who is most likely now possibly passed away with her family surrounding her, as they switched off the machine because due to unfortunate circumstances. And then we had the unfortunate news to then have a few days later, or near enough on the same day, reported that George the Animal Steel had passed away. And just yesterday, we had Ivan, the Russian Bear Koloff, who passed away due to liver cancer.
For those of you that don't know who Ivan Koloff is, he is actually the person that ended Bruno Sammartino's WWE title reign.
He was.
Well, WWF title reign. I think it might have even been the WWF title
reign. No, WWF.
But just WWF.
WWF.
Because he held that belt for years.
Yeah.
And then Koloff took it off him.
And it's not just that. The man was an absolute beast of a man. Anybody who saw him, anybody who got in the ring with him was like, it's a bit like tag teams looking down the card. We got the Road Warriors. For one-on-ones, it was, oh, who have I got? Ivan? Damn it.
Your balls are dropped.
Pretty much. I just squealed some for you just to be able to get that high.
I'm slightly deaf. There's dogs standing outside the studio now, howling because you've gone that high.
Sorry for calling your girlfriend.
Oh, it's fine. I'll tell you, so thank you later. So, moving on. Can you name me the last time someone forfeited their Royal Rumble spot?
Vince McMahon. I'm trying to remember the year. It was Vince McMahon, because when he beat Austin for it.
It was the same year Shawn Michaels was
commissioner.
Which I think was 98 or 99.
It was something around the area because
99, because Shawn Michaels' last match was in 98.
Yes, so it's 1999, you think?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that's about right.
So, can you remember what the ruling was for that at that
Oh,
moment.
yes, I do remember that ruling.
Right, because
Didn't
this...
the runner-up-
Whoa.
Okay.
Jabroni,
Hold your...
just wait a minute.
Sorry, you ain't the rock or the boulder.
Because this bit is actually going to become very important. Because what we're about to move on to, I don't know if people have seen it, is Randy Orton has vacated his right to face Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania.
Yes.
So, now making that point, the Jabroni can take a stand.
Martin? Would you care to take the stand?
So, no. So, what was the ruling at the time?
Great for audio, that was. Great for audio.
So,
The finger.
what was the ruling at the time?
The ruling at the time, when Vince McMahon gave it up, was if he doesn't want it, then the runner-up gets it.
The wording was, if the winner is not fit or does not want to take his rights, then it shall be awarded to the last person eliminated from the match,
Yes, which is the runner-up.
which should be Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Oh.
Or, because of the brand split, and this is where the ruling could get a little bit thingy, which is why they haven't brought it up. How would you go on about the brand split? Does it go to the next SmackDown superstar eliminated? Because you're going to have another problem there.
Yeah, straight away, Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt! How'd you fancy facing Bray Wyatt?
Who went out before Bray? Was it John Cena? Not John Cena, Undertaker, sorry.
I think it might have been. I'm just trying
Because
to think.
Undertaker isn't brand assigned.
No, he isn't.
So, no. So that's an interesting point. So, I know they're having the Battle Royal on SmackDown.
Well,
but
there's one thing that they haven't brought up. The old loophole. Which I'm quite surprised at.
Go on.
Because if I bring this up now, we've got to mention somebody.
Well,
the first one who used the loophole.
Steve Austin.
Oh no, he wasn't the first one to use this loophole. When the Royal Rumble was won, and there was 2 champions, Raw and SmackDown, can you name the first person to use the loophole to switch shows?
No, Chris Benoit.
The man who should not be named. And what was the loophole?
He can challenge whichever champion he desires.
Yes.
So therefore, he could challenge the Intercontinental Champion if he so desires.
No. It was any main belt.
It doesn't say main belt. It says you may go to main event WrestleMania against the champion, whoever that may be. Because could you imagine the small print? You may only challenge for the ECW, WWE, WHC, or any other belts that fall under heavyweight category. You may not, on the clause 16, Article 3, go for the European Hardcore title, Intercontinental title, US title, light heavyweight title, cruiserweight championship, or internet championship at this point. Also, television title may not be included.
Terms and conditions may apply.
especially with the Diva Championship.
How would that go on if China or Beth Phoenix had won the Royal Rumble?
They'd actually get a shot at the main belt.
But what if they wanted the Divas belt?
I don't think Vince would approve that.
No, but equal opportunities. It won't be long before one of the women wins the Royal Rumble.
Agreed.
And then you are going to have a big balls up problem of which belt main event WrestleMania? The women's title or the WWE title? It will happen in our lifetime.
It almost did happen in our lifetime. It actually almost did happen. Because originally, if I'm not mistaken, during one year, China was actually billed to win it.
Yes, SummerSlam. Because they were going to... they were going to have to win the championship in '99, I think it was.
Yep.
But for whatever reason, that got shelved.
Basically,
Isn't that roughly about the same time that Triple H started having an affair with Stephanie?
I have no right. Enough everybody on the WWE roster would be saying I have no idea what you're on about, but it was roughly around at the same time. It was basically they didn't know exactly how to. It was not just that; it was the fact that even though she was meant to be main eventing, the funny thing about it was Triple H was actually arguing for her. Triple H was.
That would have been groundbreaking.
Because of that, yeah. He was actually arguing for her. However,
at least
Vince...
she had more training than David Arquette.
Anybody had more training than David Arquette. Anybody!
And that bloke's recognised as a world heavyweight champion.
James Ellsworth! Mr. Cobra bloody Santino! Say it.
I'm about to ask a genuine question, but I don't feel I'm going to get the answer that, I'm after. How does it feel that David Arquette's won the World Heavyweight Championship and you haven't?
I feel the rage. I feel the rage.
Does that just make you teeny weeny bit angry?
Teeny! David motherfucking Arquette! Jimmy from Scream won a World Heavyweight Championship! What were they fucking thinking? All this because they wanted to promote a WCW fucking film!
You're alright.
Was that the answer you were looking for?
I was hoping for a bit longer, possible put my feet up then while you were ranting, but never mind.
No.
So moving back onto it, I know the Battle Royal happens next week, but do you want to see Luke Harper versus Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania?
It's not going to be that. I know exactly what's going to happen.
I know it's going to be a triple threat.
Definitely.
But I don't want it to be a triple threat.
No, it will be.
Save the triple threat for SummerSlam. Why don't they give Bray the match he deserves? Could you imagine him beating John Cena clean at WrestleMania? That'd put him over for life.
However, if I'm not mistaken, John Cena supposedly gave Bray Wyatt a message while being eliminated in the for the Elimination Chamber.
No, I don't know. Well,
good luck being a proper champion, mate. Basically, he's like sort of passing the torch, saying stamp of approval and everything.
See, putting someone else over.
Yep.
What?
I know.
It'll be an interesting period because it might be a transition period of champion. I don't know if it's going to be a long period.
I don't think if Cena putting his stamp of approval on.
When does Cena go away for filming again? Because True Grit's coming on soon, isn't it? American Grit.
He goes soon.
So he's got WrestleMania. I think he's tagging with Nikki Bella.
Rumour has it, yeah.
I don't understand that. But I don't even know who they're supposed to be facing. All I know is he's supposed to be tagging.
Rumour has it, Miz and Maurice.
Is that opening the show?
No.
Does Maurice want to wrestle again?
Be a one-off.
I don't want to see silicon all over the ring.
You don't want to see silicon.
Well, one of them's bound to get hurt. It doesn't matter if it's John Cena's pectoral muscle or Miz's Michael.
And what about Nikki's neck? Which rumour has it she's actually losing feeling down half her body, which isn't good.
I don't think she is.
Rumour has it.
If she was losing feeling halfway down her body,
they wouldn't even give her the clearance, which is what I'm.
Well, they would have pulled it quicker than they pulled Daniel Bryan's career.
Oh, cold. That would. You just done a Daniel. You just done a talking smack Daniel Bryan, giving 0 fucks.
So, move on to that now. We've discussed the situation on SmackDown with the Royal Rumble fuck up that's happened 17 years ago. I want to move on to the This Is Your Life Kevin Owens moment.
No. Before that, I need to bring up one mini rant moment for me.
You brought the popcorn.
This is a mini rant. This will be very, 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 very quick. Right? This is to do with the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship.
Okay.
Right? Fine with the whole idea of who won it. That Naomi won it. Fine with the fact that, you know, they wanted to get another person with a belt. But she's injured.
Right.
She got injured in the match by doing the split-legged moonsault. But she won't be taking any time off. It's a minor injury, but she's injured. Dave Bautista gets a knee injury. Forfeit the title.
The knee injury's a little bit worse than saddling the top rope. Rope burns and knee injuries are a little bit different.
Don't mention that. Do not mention that name. Especially with knee injuries, the fucking bastard.
I hear resentment.
There will be. I'll explain that one after the broadcast.
Right. But no, carry on. So carry on.
Right. But anyway, the point being is she's injured. And you've got the heel come out. I want my rematch. I'll tell you what. I'm going to give you time to rest next week. If you're a villain, you would have just kicked the fuck out of her. Why wait? Why not make an impromptu match there and then? She can't wrestle to defend it, so if she can't defend it, she vacates the title.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, because she has to defend it within the 60 days. Yeah.
30 days.
30 days, blah, blah, blah.
Which she'll probably be fit by then.
Fair enough. But I just think it's a bit silly that she did something, a move. But it's how they did the build-up. It was like the heel didn't sound very heelish, saying, I'm going to give you a bit of free time to heal up. No, a proper heel would beat the living crap out of somebody.
Triple H 2002 didn't.
No, Triple H didn't. She just sent his goons to do it.
No. Triple H would give you time to heal, and then he'd re-injure you again.
He's the cerebral assassin.
So why not turn from... Because what's Alexa Bliss's gimmick, apart from being...
The Wicked Witch?
Apart from being like something out of DC's comics.
No copyright infringement there.
So what's the gimmick supposed to be?
I just think the way they've handled that, I didn't expect Naomi...
Whoa! Don't politic me. Do not move on from what I've just asked you. You know...
I'm not moving on.
We're on to the House of Commons now, where you can move on to a different subject if you don't know the answer.
Right. What is the question?
What is a gimmick supposed to be?
The Wicked Witch of WWE.
What?
That's what they dubbed her, the Wicked Witch.
Well, someone got a bucket of water.
Melting!
It worked on our truth. Well, don't you remember Capital Punishment?
Oh! But then again, with our truth during that period, water, pigeons, anything.
That was one of the greatest piss up, build-ups I've ever seen.
It must have been in the back, really. Hey, our truth. Fancy a world title on that.
Someone must have gone. You know what'd be a laugh? John Cena versus R-Truth for Capital Punishment as the main event. The first must have gone. I like it. That's what it's going to be. And everyone else must have gone.
What?
Really? No, so it's what's that gimmick supposed to be?
But take into account, WWE took that as serious. No, it's a joke. I do apologise. WWE took it as a joke, where TNA took it as serious. Or don't you remember on the Truth Killing days?
We're on the Truth Killings was a certified main event in the NWA. 2002 to 2004, he was legitimately a main eventer because he was built up that way.
Change over to WWE.
It looks like Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy has never been a main eventer in WWE. He's always been a mid-carder.
Yes, he has been a main eventer in their ECW.
You could have headlined ECW.
Why didn't you?
What? Why didn't I? Well, I do have a victory over you.
In your mind.
But no, it's fine. So, moving on to what I want to call the This Is Your Life moment for Kevin Owens.
Oh, you mean the
Festival of Friendship.
The festival, yeah. The Festival of Friendship.
Which I thought was probably one of the best segments I've seen on Raw for quite a while.
And yeah, that was one of Raw's lowest rated shows.
I bet it's one of the highest YouTube viewed shows. So.
No.
Actually, I'm going to have a look on...
I think that moment would be one of the highest YouTube... I agree with you, but I find it an absolute shame that was one of their low rated shows.
Well, I don't trust the viewings anymore, because it doesn't take into people that DVR it. It doesn't take into people that...
YouTube it. It doesn't take into account people who are streaming it, people who are watching it later, people who have got it on the network, people who are watching it on Sky Sports. Is that everything? Is that the network ratings, or is that the finger ratings? Sky Sports.
So Nelson is American houses, where it only takes a certain demographic of the American,
exactly,
and then it times it out. So I think it does like 10,000 households and what they're watching, and then it does your viewings from there, which how you get your ratings of like 2.9 and stuff like that. But then it actually takes into account supposedly how many people have viewed it, which it just goes off the one television.
Which
so
is
if 6 people are crowded around one television, then that counts as one viewer.
Which is a bit of a shame, really, because if you think about it, what if you've got the network?
Well, what if you're watching it in somewhere like Walkabout?
Exactly.
Because there's loads of places in America that probably have it on like a bar environment.
Yeah.
So really, it says like 3 million people watch Raw this week. Well, the number could be closer to 5 or 6 million. But if you include families, there's like 4 people to a family sometimes.
Yeah. You're not getting the full real viewership of it. So, but I think the fact, yeah, exactly. I think the fact is, I watched that segment, and I was like,
so the Festival of Friendship, Dusty Attack. How many views do you think it's got?
10,000? 20,000? Up?
Well,
60?
high.
Million?
High.
2 million?
High.
20 million?
Lower.
10?
So it's been on there for 5 days, and it's got 2.9 million.
2.9 million.
A lot of people have ordered it.
No. No. That doesn't necessarily say people...
Like, that is the equivalent of what The Rock and Mankind... Like, that is this generation's This Is Your Life moment.
Yeah, it was.
If you're 11 or 12, that is the equivalent of what we watched when we were little with The Rock and Mankind, where Mankind brought The Rock's school girlfriend down, teachers...
Didn't even get to second base! You don't cut off The Rock!
Where... What was that magician called? Magic the Magician? Well, why don't you do something real magic?
And
disappear!
I will say this. I thought that was quite... There was a bit of a different dynamic there with this one.
I thought the picture was brilliant. The response to the picture.
God.
Chris, I can't put this up at home. I've got kids.
Oh, no.
Like, it was brilliant because it was like sort of taking the piss out of like the corporate side of WWE at the moment, where they're not able to.
Oh, good lord!
Certain things.
I remember seeing it, and I just broke down. I just broke down watching that.
Like, I think if ratings were done on a fair representation of people rewatching it, I think that segment probably would have got a higher rating than
Much
what's
higher.
being shown.
Much higher. And then eventually you got the whole Gilbert.
Even Gilbert gets sparkler.
Gilbert!
I can't believe how many people they had holding sparklers. Did they come out with the fire extinguisher again?
Yeah.
Because I skipped the entrances, but no, I enjoyed the whole segment.
However, he was called only 24 hours up. Dwayne Gale,
yeah,
was only called 24 hours before getting on the show.
What?
Right. He literally called up.
Does he still do independent bookings then?
He sort of tries, but it's sort of he's also trying to run his own family life.
Yeah.
As they called him up and said, "Are you busy? Not for you. I'm free." Pretty much, regardless of if I was busy or not, I'm available. Which is a very, very good.
It's a nice gesture.
It's a nice, he's basically saying, regardless of if I was busy or not, I'll free up my time for you.
Out of all the people in the job squad, can you name the champions?
Out of the job squad,
which included Gilbert.
Right.
I'm going original
How do you
job
mean?
squad. So there was Gilbert, Al Snow, Flash Funk,
Hardcore Holly,
and Hardcore Holly. And I think there was one other person. Was Crash in there as well? No, Crash came after.
Crash wasn't. Later, much later.
Can you name the champions that they had? Because for a supposed job squad, they did have a couple of champions.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? And if I'm not mistaken, Dwayne actually had the longest reigning.
He was the lightest heavyweight. He was the lightest heavyweight champion.
No,
he was the light heavyweight champion.
Longest reign of the light heavyweight.
Yeah, Al Snow, who was the hardcore champion.
Yeah. At one point.
And I think they might have even been tag champions at some point while being in the job squad.
Yeah.
For a week.
Not sure.
But no, like for a supposed job squad, where they're supposed to job every week.
They might get some titles.
Well, because Flash Funk, or as people may know him, Too Cold Scorpio.
That still bugs me. He's got the most badass name ever. Too Cold Scorpio.
He was awesome in ECW.
Right. He's one of the most phenomenal wrestlers. WWE get him. Cut down your work rate and become Flash Funk.
Didn't you have two dancers coming out with him to begin with as well?
Yes.
So basically, like an athletic version of Brodus Clay.
No. No.
Yes.
It's to the way. No, forget it. Why do people do that? Why do they mention the imitation as the originator?
No, so I'm just saying that Brodus Clay was the
copy of Flash Funk. Yeah, that's fine. I accept it that way.
It was a copy of Ernest the Cat Miller.
Not sure on that one.
My brain's tink.
Fuck. He's right. Someone please call me mama. Somebody call my mama.
I think Martin's got her on speed dial.
But hang on. Oh my god, my head's about to hit now. Newsflash. Flash Funk, as you just said, it's an imitation of Ernest Cat Miller. When he comes to WWE, what was his theme music?
Somebody call my mama. which was Flash Punk's theme tune.
No. It became Gods for a temporary
Who?
minutes. Gods.
What, was someone called my mum?
Yeah. Can you remember the match, the one that you kept notoriously saying it was my favourite match ever? The infamous McMahon's versus...
I thought the Dog Kennel from Hell match was your
Fuck
favourite
off.
match ever.
Right? The infamous McMahon's versus Shawn Michaels and God. Now, when Vince McMahon got in the ring and decided to call for God to come down, and then had it go, no, go back up, play it again, give him some proper music, give him some funky music. Somebody call his mama.
Yeah.
Was for God. And then eventually, do you know who it got to in the end?
Who?
Brodus Clay. So the imitation of it. Ow, my head hurts.
Bet you feel better now, don't you?
No.
Are you sure?
No. I don't feel better. Let's move on.
Pray to God.
So, what were your thoughts on this as your life moments?
I think it was absolutely amazing. However, I thought the dynamic was different from this is your life moment, actually. Because this was the celebration of friendship.
Festival of Friendship.
Well, festival of friendship. And I thought the touching moment came when he asked Jericho for the explanation. And it looked like Jericho was doing some real time with him. You know, this year so far has been the best year. We've connected. We've really gelled and everything. And he's saying, this has been one of my most happiest years. And it looked genuine. And then, you see KO, as he's going through the segments, he's got the frustration, because any dynamic duo, as you all know, always follows this formula. You always have one that's considered a straight man or stick man, and the other one being the comedy stick. In this case, Jericho being the comedy, Kevin Owens being what some considered the straight face or straight man.
So why are you in this relationship?
The man is questioning himself, why the fuck am I actually partnering with the twat?
Because, he's the funny one.
Pointing to yourself doesn't work.
I said he's the funny one.
Fuck off. He doesn't speak.
Better being the little spoon.
Go spoon each other. Anyway, moving on. The point being is I thought this moment, the one moment that, you could see like the frustration on Kevin Owens, the moments and everything, and then all of a sudden when Jericho mentions, he's happy as he's ever been, and then you see Kevin Owens do the instant moment of, I've got you a present.
See, all that was missing was I just wanted the iconic moment of Chris, you've just made the list. Smashes his head in the screen. Like that would have made the segment for me.
No, but I think
because the only way that segment would have been better is if he's gone, Chris, you've just made the list. Smashes his head in the screen, writes on the paper, and then leaves the list on top of him.
No, didn't need to, because if you listen to what Jericho stated, right, that moment didn't need to be said. Because what I thought was really brilliant about it is the fact that when he mentions you're going to be present, you see him open it up. Oh, this is great, I've got a new list. The old one's battered and everything. And then you see him drop the back of it. So you can see the actual list, the back of the list. And then you can see the crowd, people at home, realising that's not the list of Jericho. That's the list of KO. And that's when the moment suddenly comes very, very, they realise, oh crap, here comes the attack. The second people saw it say list of KO, they knew an attack was coming. And then, especially at the moment when he goes, hang on, why is my name on the list?
Where do they go from here? Is Jericho going to be fit enough to defend against Sami Zayn at Fastlane? Not Fastlane, Roadblock or whatever they're supposed to be fighting
You're actually right, Fastlane.
at Fastlane. Then.
Fastlane. Is Sammy going to be ready to be facing Chris Jericho?
Well, is Chris Jericho going to be ready?
I don't think he is. Nope. I don't think he's going to be ready to be facing Sami Zayn.
And does Goldberg go into WrestleMania as champion?
Honest opinion, WWE may want that. My opinion, shouldn't. I personally think
And are you seeing Triple H build a new NXT stable on Raw?
it looks like it.
You've got Owens, you've got Joe. Wait for Finn.
Oh.
The Balor Club.
That's a good point.
It's pretty much thought to be like a good invasion.
It's a good point, and do take into account the original Balor Club was meant to be the original name for
The club.
the club. And they actually do own the rights to the name Balor Club. But not yet. I don't know why. I've just got this feeling as though they're waiting on something.
Because every good stable, it's usually got 2 or 3 guys that can work singles matches. They just need a good tag team now.
The club.
No. I'm thinking NXT. And I'm thinking Dust Fists and No Flips.
Ooh. They work hard.
That'd be probably the most dangerous 5-man stable they could gather from NXT for the last 18 to 24 months.
Nah. Not just NXT. I think probably one of the most devastating factions.
Well, you even have Dawson and...
However,
or you send up the Authors of Pain.
Be a good call, but I think the Authors of Pain should be staying on NXT.
Why can't they do both?
No. I think they should stay. I think they're at home at NXT at the moment, where I think Dash and Dawson could do with coming up. They are I have to say, one of the most unique teams, and I like the fact that they actually stated when they were champs that they are the best tag team ever, and that's not just NXT, that's SmackDown, that's Raw. Call them up, let them prove their worth. Why not? Do you agree?
I just think that 5-man stable would be impressive.
That would be destruction. Now, straight away, I'll just point this out.
With Triple H as the mouthpiece.
Straight away, I think the issue that they've got right now is they need to have Kevin Owens beat Goldberg. But
well, they don't need Kevin Owens to beat Goldberg. They just need Jericho come in and cause a disqualification. Goldberg gets the win, doesn't lose any momentum. He can spear Jericho and Owens after and jackhammer them both and walk out looking like he's...
yeah, but I think the fact that Jericho just taking a bit of a beating from...
do you remember the Jericho Owens storyline? Where, not Jericho Owens, Jericho Michaels. Where Michaels came over when he had that concussion and he cost Jericho the match. I can't remember what pay-per-view it was. And then Jericho beat him up after the match.
I get what you mean.
Well, they could do sort of a similar style.
I get you.
And then that way, Owens keeps the title. Goldberg stays unbeaten in his second time round. And...
But I just can't see Bill Goldberg wanting to spear Jericho, especially with the backstage history that they have. If you don't know about that. Do you know about that? Interesting that one, isn't it? Interesting little factoid if anybody wants to know what that is, you can look it up. All I'll say is it involves Chris Jericho and Goldberg having a 1-to-1.
But no, it's going to be an interesting build-up to WrestleMania. I think Raw's WrestleMania card's already set. SmackDown haven't got a fucking clue what they want to do with WrestleMania.
There is one rumour though I want to bring up.
Go on.
Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Rumour has it he may not be wrestling. He could be managing. Rumour has it they could be having him manage the American Alphas. Potentially.
I wouldn't want to see him manage.
You want to see him wrestle?
Well, it'd just be nice for him to have his last match.
Yeah.
You know, because even Sting got a last match.
What?
Sting got a last match.
No, Sting got some matches. He just didn't get the chance to decide when his last match was.
But at least he got a chance to wrestle in WWE. His last match is at the biggest level that in professional wrestling at the moment.
Night of Champions facing Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship.
Yeah.
Agreed. What's your view on the inductees?
Well, we'll make this the last subject because then I think we're close to wrapping up at that.
Uh-huh.
So, this year's Hall of Fame class doesn't really inspire me. Yes, Kurt Angle's a good choice for main eventing. I'm not happy about the Midnight Express going in.
I think we should.
I think there's better tag teams that could have gone in before them. I would have put the Dudley Boys in before them.
No, potentially, yes, you could say that, but
I would have put the Outlaws in before them. There's been better tag teams that have made more of an impression.
To your era. But during that era, at that time, they were actually quite unique and special. And I think they did actually increase.
Are they more deserving of going in the Hall of Fame than the NWO? The original NWO. Hogan, Hall and Nash.
Sorry, wrong one. A lot of people always make that mistake.
The one that debuted on television.
That will be in Japan first.
The one that went on WCW, you pedantic little fucker.
What? Honest truth.
Okay, if you ask anyone what the NWO is, what will everyone tell you what the NWO is?
Yeah, because it's the most known version, but it's not the first version. You want it? Anyway.
If you're writing WWE history, what is the NWO? If you look up NWO in WWE Dictionary...
Never worked out.
I swear to God, I'm going to super kick him. I'm going to swing left in a minute.
I'll just keep ducking.
God help you when you start training for that battle royal.
Oh, yeah, I'm training.
I'm a very senior regime.
No, you haven't?
Cheesy chips and dynamite.
Bull.
What?
That's bull.
No, you can't train with bull. Bull Dempsey is no longer available to train.
I said that's bull.
Would you like a fruit salad? Come on, Rocky. We're going to teach you how to outline and a craft Wunderkid.
Never right. Would you care to continue on?
So, NWO.
Right.
Is Midnight Express more deserving than the NWO to go in for their impact on wrestling? How about the Hart Foundation?
Do I pick these? No.
There's thousands of more tag teams that I think are in front. Yes, the Midnight Express deserve to go in, but there's more tag teams I could put in before them.
Right. That's your view. But Vince McMahon has a different view. He wants them to go in.
Vince has got a set quota of who he can... He's got a set format to follow. He's got to have one dead person each year, one woman each year, a manager, a tag team, and then a couple of wrestlers.
Well, the funny thing about it is he's got the manager down already.
Yeah, Teddy Long.
Yeah, player.
But could he be... In all fairness, you could argue that he's the first referee to be inducted.
Yes, he is. No. I don't... Is he the first referee? Yes, he is.
And the first general manager.
Nope.
The first WWE general manager.
Nope.
Go on, who's in there before him then?
If I'm not mistaken, Kurt Angle.
Actually, sorry, I balls that one up myself, Ric Flair.
Yeah. Ric Flair as well.
Kurt Angle had a brief 3-month run before Vince realised that he could run around with a cast on his leg.
Yeah.
Swinging a crutch at him.
Technical difficulties, are you?
Yeah, I'm having technical difficulties because someone's a buffoon. Why have you got lubricant in the office?
Lubricant? What the hell? What are you on about?
I don't know what you've been doing in here, but that should stay in your own private office.
That's... What the hell are you shaking at me?
Well, it's yours. It says from Matt Burns.
No, it doesn't.
What does that say there?
Used with caution.
Right.
So,
back.
Who's the female that's going in this year? Because in all fairness, this year's Hall of Fame class, they've basically took from left field on, you know what, let's not induct anyone that makes any sense with the class.
So you don't think Kurt Angle makes sense?
Right, you normally build your Hall of Fame around your main eventer, don't you? So, you would have built the Hall of Fame around Kurt Angle.
Right. Yes. Yes, you could say that.
So, there's better tag teams that would have suited going with Kurt Angle.
Right.
I can't argue with Teddy Long because he had the past with Kurt Angle, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But where'd you go next?
You could say you can dig it around, but they won't. They've got their own choices. They've got their own decisions. I think the Midnight Express are a good choice. I think Teddy Long's a good choice. I think
There's Big Boss Man in the Hall of Fame.
Big Boss Man. Yes. Yes, he is.
Who would I put in? Hopefully Travis goes in. That's the one that I'm hoping.
Yeah, I'm open on that one. However, there is one that hasn't been put in yet. I don't think. And I do think it's a shocker he hasn't. But they've eventually got his DVD out because his wife.
Owen.
Yeah.
Owen won't go in because his wife doesn't want him to go in. Because she's waiting for because she wants WWE to sign the rights over. It's his wife that's stopping it. We actually even admitted it's his wife that's stopping it.
I know.
That isn't a Vince thing.
No. But this is the thing. This is what I find really, really stupid.
It's really unfortunate because he's still alive. The Dynamite Kid can't be inducted. Because he doesn't want to speak to him.
Yeah.
But I think Regal would be a good induction.
Regal's a good induction. Definitely.
Or Goldust.
Not yet.
He wrestled longer than Regal under the main.
He has.
Screen.
But
Media.
Do you think he's done soon?
No, Goldust. I think he's going to go into and as thing as this sounds, he'd make a brilliant trainer, like a brilliant character trainer.
Oh, definitely.
Like not a character trainer, a gimmick trainer. So
It's
people who you want to have like a gimmick from left field, like if you want someone to teach you how to portray a gimmick, send them Goldust or send them the Undertaker. They'd be a great teachers on how to stay to your gimmick.
Yeah. To be honest with that, I think Goldust would be a fantastic trainer and advice giver, and also be able to help push people, progress their gimmicks and everything. Because take into account, not only did he have to come up with a gimmick from out of left field, right? But how much of a shadow did he have to come out of? Because before he was Goldust, what was he?
Dustin Reynolds.
Dustin Rhodes. Right? Now, as Dustin Rhodes, as soon as you hear the name Rhodes, who do you instantly think of? Dusty Rhodes.
That down with kings and queens, and I have a pork and beans.
He got a bicycle. Good Lord, that commentary on WCW was amazing. Amazingly funny. But the point being is the fact that I think he had something to prove himself, and with the whole Goldust gimmick, he was able to step out from underneath the shadow of his dad and reinvent himself so nobody really actually knew who he was. Now, how many people can say, because take into account...
He had help from his then at the time wife.
Yeah.
Like, for her willingness to be part of the gimmick.
Yes, which does actually help out a lot. But to go from a very, very... Well, just look into the style of Dusty Rhodes. He's a Texas cowboy. Right? You wouldn't see a Texas cowboy who normally comes out with snake boots and everything coming out dressing as Goldust.
But no, it's interesting. But the Hall of Fame class, I'm interested to see who the woman's going to be this year. Because in my mind, there's only one choice for who the woman should be, and that's Sable.
You think Sable?
Sable in the 90s was the female equivalent of what Steve Austin was to male wrestling in the 90s. She was the female Steve Austin.
To some, yes, but to others, like...
She transcended wrestling into mainstream attention. She got Playboy interested in wrestling at a time when Playboy was not wanted to be associated with wrestling.
Not denying that. But then again, you have certain other critics' view of it. The one that calls her the undercover cunt.
Whatever Jim Cornette thinks of her, it doesn't matter. She is.
Agreed. But it wasn't just his view. But the point being is, I actually agree with you on that. Sable should. And however, I can.
Sonny's in there, for God's sake. Sonny's.
Whoa! Stop!
Sonny sucked more dicks than fucking Ian Botham's at balls off the bat.
Apparently that's only about 12. She did an interview.
I've seen the interview. Yeah. Have you seen the latest interview she's done? So I'll put it up for you afterwards. The latest interview, she supposedly went through all the people she slept with while being in wrestling.
It's like she's trying to learn the alphabet all over again. She can't think anything.
Which is brilliant. You know, she was like, well, we had Sean. Who was after Sean? Oh yeah, there was him. And him. Well,
Easy go by companies.
well, if we go by territories, how's that?
Basically,
Fit and a pulse.
Basically, god damn it!
Apart from anyone.
If her name ever gets mentioned on a certain show,
supposedly though, she didn't sleep with Sandman or Sabu.
Shocker.
Which it's been publicised that she has, because supposedly she gave Sandman a blowjob in the boiler room, which is one of the infamous Sandman stories.
But then again, you can never tell with him because he was 50% of the time drunk. Oh, correction, 90% of the time drunk.
What's your point? Some of my best moments have been when I've been drunk.
Doesn't create the most best wrestling moments being drunk.
Ask Jeff Hardy.
This isn't drinking.
It's drinking and being stoned.
And on that note...
No. Anyway. I think we're going to end... Yeah, on that note, we're going to have to end there. For this week. Really? We're ending on that note.
Brandon on Sable
Ending
going
on-
into the Hall of Fame.
we're gonna end on say we're going into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and Sonny sleeping with more wrestlers than there is countries.
Edge, Christian, please save me.
Christian must have been desperate.
Supposedly she slept with Dolph Ziggler.
Oh yeah.
So on that note, folks, if you are a wrestler and near Sonny days are ahead.
Which may cause itching, irritable bowel syndrome, and also annoyance.
And if it's anything like a porn video, you're not going to have much fun. On that note, folks, have a good evening.
Well, before we actually shoot off, is there anything you want to actually advertise?
So I know you need to advertise what we've just had done, so I'll let you thank Dutch for that. You can find the UK Wrestle Fan Zone and the UKWA.
Also known as the United Kingdom Wrestling Alliance.
Yeah, you can find them on Facebook. Go give them a like, go give them a look. What else is there? You can push the thing after. Go watch Team 4-Star. Great entertainment.
Botchamania. And I'd like to give a quick...
And Drill Bits.
As usual, Drill Bits, which is part of the BWP network. I want to give out two shout-outs myself, which is the Old School Wrestling Review, which is the website is oswreview.com. You may not like it yourself.
But for anyone who wants to view a website, who doesn't like things that are overcrowded, yes, the content's brilliant, but the website's a little bit overcrowded.
You think you're having a stroke when you're looking at this.
The content on it is brilliant, though.
The content, that's what I'm trying to get focused on.
However, I just don't like the website. It's in between 16-bit and modern day, and I just don't know which part I want to look at.
So if you don't want to be, as my co-host basically states, blinding with a colour, you can actually watch them on YouTube on the OSW Review, so you can watch them there. I will say they do actually have some of their comedy moments on there. So we'll move on from that, and I would like to give a massive shout out to Old Dutch Design. Quite simply because we've actually been in touch with them quite a bit recently, haven't we? Would you agree? Going back and forth? You can speak up!
I'm having a drink.
It's a long ass drink. Anyway, basically, folks, what it is I've got to give them absolute all the best credit in the world, because we've actually just acquired a brand new logo, which will be debuting shortly after this episode, which will be on our social media. So hopefully, if you want to see the logo, you can actually just have a quick peek at it on our social media, which will most likely be on Facebook, Twitter, and everything. So with that, I'm going to say thank you very much, Old Dutch Designs. And is there anything else you'd like to advertise right now?
No?
How about yourself, Mr. Martin Palmer?
Yeah, you can find him on Facebook.
Yes, you can.
So if you've got any questions for him, you can send them via Facebook. Other than that, just please be gentle with him. He's still fragile.
He's still fragile, and just whatever you do, don't ask for his birthday. He'll never tell you.
Sometime in October.
Oh! Fight words! Anyway, stay well, stay safe. We will be back at next week, possibly at our usual scheduled time.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Should be fine. However, I might be actually half dead.
Oh, please. If there's a God.
But anyway,
Be invited next week.
stay well, stay safe, and see you next week.
Bye, folks.
Evening.
Evening? Say goodbye.
We did. Say good evening.
See ya.
Could have gone like Jack Gallagher. Tally ho.